Okay guys, so today I want to share with you one of my favorite chowder recipes. It's a salmon chowder. It is delicious. Trust me, it sounds weird, but oh my god, it is so good. So we've got a lot of ingredients over here, so we'll just kind of overview them. We've got white cooking wine, heavy whipping cream, chicken stock, baby dill, celery, lemon, onions, potatoes, and we've got our seasoning, our Old Bay, pepper, salt, Old bay leaf, and then our salmon. So we've got 12 ounces of salmon here, just generously seasoned with pepper and salt. And what we're going to do for the first step is we're going to cover them with some of the white wine in a pan, add some lemon slices, just slice up the lemon, add that, and one of the bay leaves. And we're going to let that just kind of boil together on a low boil for like 8 to 10 minutes until the fish is flaking apart. Then we're going to reserve the broth. So I'll show you all of that in a moment. Okay, so here you can kind of see what it looks like. It's 12 ounces of fish, a few slices of lemon, 2 bay leaves, and about a cup and a half of white cooking wine, and just let this boil together for 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now while the fish is still poaching, we're going to drop our veggies in a large pot with some extra virgin olive oil.
Okay, so
you're going to want to sweat these out for like 10 minutes or so, and we're just getting ready to remove the fish. It's just about flaking apart now, so we're going to remove the fish, strain and reserve the broth, and flake the fish apart and set it on a separate plate. And then I will show you where we're going from there. And then in here we've got 1 large Idaho potato, 1 onion, and then like 3 small ribs of celery. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, about 2 or 3 minutes into the cooking process. I added about a tablespoon of Old Bay, and you know, I've just been letting it work around in there for about 10 minutes now. And so now at this point in the cooking process, we're going to add 2 cups of chicken stock, a cup of heavy whipping cream, and then here's the reserved broth, and we're going to do about a cup and a half of this. So we're going to add all the liquids to the vegetables, and then also at this point is when I've heated up my oven, and I'm going to cut out the puff pastry for the tops. And puff pastry is, it's just basically, I mean, however it says to do on your instruction packet is how you should do it. Just for me it's 400 degrees for like 10 minutes or so. So I'm getting ready to add all the liquids, and I'll show you the steps in this. Okay, so what we're doing at this stage is making a roux. It's just 2 tablespoons of butter and a few tablespoons of flour. You let the butter melt, add the flour, and then you cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes, just cooking out that raw flour taste, and constantly stirring it so that it doesn't burn. We've got our chowder over here with all the cream, chicken broth, and fish broth working. I've seasoned it a little bit more with some Old Bay, some salt and pepper. We're going to add, in about another minute or so, we're going to add the roux to the chowder to thicken it up. Then we're going to add the salmon and the baby dill and just let it work together for, 5 minutes or so. Okay, so we've got our salmon in there, we've got our dill in there, our roux, our potatoes have cooked nice and tender, all the vegetables are tender and delicious, everything's come together quite nicely. So we're just waiting on our puff pastry now, and I will show you guys how it's plated. Okay, so I've just spooned the chowder into these cute little soup bowls, and then I just put your puff pastry right in there. Doesn't have to fit perfect. Just kind of wedge her on down in there, and you just break through the top of that and get your delicious chowder out of there. It's so good, you guys, so easy and relatively inexpensive. So I'll post the full recipe down below, and hopefully you guys will try it out because it is delicious. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.